this is Julia. Today I'd like to guide you through a gentle routine which can be done just before going to bed to stretch out the whole body and help you to sleep better. So start off just sitting up nice and tall, the long spine. Have your eyes very gently closed here and take some nice deep breaths, feeling the air flowing in and out through the nostrils. And drop your chin to your chest. Let your eyes slowly open and bring the head back up again. If you bring your left hand now onto the top of the head, just let the weight of your arm carry your head gently over to the side, keeping the breathing nice and smooth. And release, and we'll do the other side. So bringing your right hand on the side of the head, just let the weight of your arm gently stretch out the neck. And release it. Reach up with both arms now. Stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your left hand down. And then bring the right arm out and onto the knee. Sit up tall as you inhale. And as you exhale, press into a twist, looking back, pushing against this knee, even pressing against the floor behind you. And keep the breathing smooth. And bring your head around to look out over that front shoulder. Should feel really nice. Then take your right arm, reach it up in a big semicircle all the way around until both hands are behind you on the floor. Arch the spine, lift the head, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And breathe. And then take your left arm up, stretch it long, and then bring it down onto the right knee. Sit up, inhale, and exhale, press into the twist, looking back. And then bring your head around to look out over the front shoulder. And take your left arm all the way over in a big semicircle. Bring the hand behind you and arch the spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest to the ceiling. And then round yourself forward. Have one leg in front of the other. And walk your hands out to wherever feels comfortable and let yourself hang down. Maybe you can have your hands on the floor. If you're very flexible, maybe you can get your elbows. Whatever feels right for you, just relax into the pose and breathe. This is a great hip stretch. Ease yourself up from this and swap the legs over the other way. So the opposite leg in front. Sit up tall. And as you exhale, walk yourself out. Now one side may be more or less flexible than the others. Don't be surprised if you don't get as far on this side, or maybe you get further. Again, just listen to the body, find where it's a good stretch, relax into it, and breathe. And ease yourself up. And come over onto hands and knees, having your hands underneath the shoulders, the fingers are spread wide. Have your legs hip width apart and hold the tummy in nice and firmly. Keeping the arms straight, hollow the spine. Inhale, look up, wolf pose. And exhale into a cat curl. Tuck the belly in, squeeze it up. Inhale, flowing into that wolf. Lifting the chest like a wolf howling at the moon. And exhale, come into a cat curl again. One more time, flowing. Nice long inhale, looking up. And nice long exhale into that cat curl. Tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone under, and come back to neutral. And then puppy dog, press around to the right and around to the other side, stretching out the spine. Again, look around one way, hip presses towards the shoulder, looking back, and take it around the other side. And come back to neutral. Bring your toes together, knees a little bit wider, press back into a variation of the child's pose. So your hands walk out in front, let your head rest down and breathe here. And ease out of that. Slowly come down now onto your tummy and press up. This is the Sphinx pose. If this is enough for your back, you can stay here. If you want to take it further, push up into Cobra. You can walk your hands back a little bit and press into the pose, looking up. And then take it back again into Child's Pose. Hips back to your heel. Rest down. And then come into sitting. Have your legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall here. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Come forwards as far as you can. Grab hold of your legs or your feet or your ankles. Stretch forward with the chest. Let yourself round over. So your legs stay straight, but not so that the knees are pressing down your heels lift. Just naturally straight. Stretch forwards. Relax into the pose. And breathe. And then ease yourself up from this and come slowly down onto your back. Bring your knees up into the chest, hug them in and rock very gently side to side. And then just hug the left knee, let the right leg stretch out along the floor. This should feel really nice. From here now, hold behind the knee and bring that foot up towards the ceiling if you can. And then do nice circles with the foot, round and around one way, and around the other way. So this is a lying down version of a runner's stretch. To bring the toes towards you and point them. Again, bring them down and point, and then see how much you can get that leg to straighten out. It doesn't have to come completely straight, but just till it feels like a really nice stretch. And then bend the knee. Bring your right hand now to the outside of that knee, and the other hand goes out at shoulder level. Press into a twist. You look out towards your left hand as you gently press the knee over to the right. Keep the breathing nice and deep, and you should feel a lovely stretch in the lower back. Come back onto your back, hug that knee in again. And then bend your right leg, bring the foot across the thigh and gently press that knee out to the side. You can stay here if this is enough, or else reach up and grab around the thigh, lie back down again, bringing that thigh in towards you. Should feel really good on the hip, on your left hip. And release. Hug your right knee into the chest this time. And slowly stretch your left leg out along the floor. And breathe. And then hold just behind your knee with both hands. Bring that right foot up towards the ceiling. And then make nice circles round and round with the foot one way first. And round the other way. And then flex the foot and point it. Again, flex and point. And then see how straight you can get that leg. Just till it's a good stretch and hold it. And bend your knee. Bring the foot across. Gently press the knee out to the side. And then if you want to reach around, grab the thigh, lie back down. Just pulling that leg gently in towards you, and this knee opens out to the side. You don't have to lift the leg if you want to, just keep gently pressing out against the knee, and that might be enough. And then hug the right knee into the chest again, stretch the left leg out along the floor. And bring your hand to the outside of the knee, press it over to the left. This time open up your right arm like a wing out to the side. Look out towards your right arm as you gently press your knee over towards the left. Keeping the breathing nice and deep and smooth. And roll gently back onto your back. Hug that knee in again and bring the other knee up. And gently rock yourself side to side. Bring your feet onto the mat, about hips width apart, hands rest at your sides. Tuck the tailbone under and lift your hips and push right up into a bridge pose. Thighs stay parallel. So you're right up onto your feet and your shoulders. If you can, clasp your hands underneath the body and wriggle the shoulder blades under. If that's too much for you, press your hands into the mat. Either way, you're lifting the hips up nice and high and hold it here. And then take your hands behind your head, hold onto your elbows, and very slowly walk your spine down onto the mat. Your upper back comes down first, and then middle back, and then the lower back. And then bring your knees into the chest and hug them in. And lift your head up so you're curled into a little ball. And then release that. Bring your legs down one at a time. Stretch them out along the mat one at a time. So make yourself very comfortable. Take a few deep breaths, relaxing more and more. With the palms facing towards the ceiling, let your head rock over to one side, pressing one ear down towards the mat. And then roll your head the other way, pressing the other ear down. Again, roll the head one way and the other way. And find a comfortable place to rest the head. And then gently start to bend your knees. Bring the feet together. Let the knees just flop open to the sides like a reclining butterfly pose. Rest here a few breaths. And then bring the knees up, hug them in, and let yourself rock very gently side to side. And then roll all the way over onto one side. And very, very slowly and gently bring yourself all the way back up to sitting. Let your hands rest on your lap or on your knees, eyes closed. Take a couple more breaths here. Slowly open your eyes. Now you should be all stretched out and ready to go to bed and have a lovely night's sleep. Good night.